Hiya! Welcome back to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming. The 80s, the 90s and the noughties. This is my second session of the Revenge of Shinobi. Sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. But first, please bear with me as I sort out my live stream, change the thumbnail, add it to a playlist, and share it to Facebook so more lovely people can join the live stream. I almost sent my live stream to somebody on Messenger. That would be so random. Okay, it's time to get a session of the Revenge of Shinobi started. Okay, I absolutely suck at this game, so I'm going to give myself 90 Shurikens. Shurikens? I don't know how to pronounce the word. The spiky, sharp, starry shaped blades. I'm going to stick to normal difficulty. I just can't bear to see easy on the screen, so normal it is. Getting some practice in on my double jumps. You know, it kind of reminds me of doing a special move in Mortal Kombat. In the classic Mortal Kombat. The button inputs, and they don't really feel consistent. Pretty sure that's a explosive. Yeah. I would have liked a little bit more health, to be honest. Oh fuck, where'd you come from? He's back. Save. Oh no, not great stuff. Yeah. First attempt! Lads! Did you see that? Oh my god. A vast improvement compared to yesterday. Oh my days. Whoa. Literally like... How long are we in... Wait a second now. How long are we into the live stream? Less than 12 minutes into the live stream, and the majority of which was me yapping and shit and editing my live stream. And I have completed the first level. Yesterday, honestly, I think I was like an hour and a half at least into the live stream before I actually defeated that boss. Holy hell. Kind of don't know what to do with myself now. I had like an hour and a half of material. Joking. Lads, okay. Let's go. What did I say this? Save. X to save. Damn you. Ah! Those double jumps. You slippery bastard. Mike, not you by the way. Welcome to Classic. Who said you could laugh? Evil, mysterious voice in the background. Mike, how are you, my friend? Welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is my second session of The Revenge of Shinobi. Great to have you in the live stream. Hope you're doing well, man, and enjoy. The third super move is a jump buff. Handy for this level. Oh, you're right, actually. You're right, I actually came across that yesterday. Completely forgot that. Thank you, that would come in handy, actually, for those double jumps. Nice one. Very good, bud. How are you going? I'm glad you're doing well, man. Not too bad at all, no, man. Same shit, different day, really, to be honest with you. You know? Happy to be sharing the 3 greatest decades of gaming with all of you lovely people. You know, you can't beat classic gaming. Modern gaming can kiss my ass. So this is the one, isn't it? Jitsu of Fushin. Right, oh, we'll take care of these Batman wannabes first. Ah, he pushed me. Come on, you bootleg Batman. No. Well, that went well. Joe Musashi. You are a slippery Shinobi. You know what I love about this game, though? This game series is it's the we have the OG Shinobi of gaming. You got to love that, like. Did you know as well, Sega are bringing back the Shinobi series along with other iconic Sega franchises like Comic Zone, Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, and I think a few others as well. God, it's been a long time since I've played a new entry in the Shinobi series. I think there was some Shinobi game on the 3DS. It was only alright, to be honest. What? Okay. Oh, crap. So it definitely allows you to jump higher anyway. I'd be honest with you, I hardly even used the power abilities when I played this game. That's probably why I had such a hard time playing the game, really, to be honest. There we go. Oh shit! Explosives, man. After all that, it ain't game over until I say it's game over. The other game is Golden Axe. They are finally bringing back all. That's the one. Yeah, they're bringing back Golden Axe as well. They certainly are bringing back all the best games from our childhood, not these Zoomers' childhood.
Oh, I remember Black Ops. I really hope they remake Black Ops.
Fucking modern gamers. Oh god. But yeah. I'm loving the fact that they're actually bringing back these classic Sega Mega Drive, Sega Mega Drive franchises that would have debuted on Sega Mega Drive. I'm actually really interested to see what they can do with Comic Zone as well. I can imagine a modern Comic Zone, but not aimed at a modern audience though. You know, a modern Comic Zone for the OG fan base, of course. Exciting stuff, you know. It's an exciting time to be a Sega fan, really, isn't it? Oh, I've got to use the magic. Yesterday I was stuck on the first boss. Now I'm stuck on these jumps. Mike, I'd love to get your thoughts on modern gaming. What do you think about it? Do you think gaming is going in a positive direction or a negative direction? Yeah, man. What are your overall thoughts on modern gaming? You can give as an expansive answer as you like. You can give a short answer. Just love to hear someone of your generation, your thoughts on modern gaming, and you can be as honest as you like. I fell for the... One thing about me is I'm so dumb. I'm telling you. 2 times in a row, I falls for the explosive. You would think I would know better, but I don't. But I feel modern gaming is a cancer. It's a blight. It's a disease. It's a sickness. It's rotting away the very fabric of gaming, and it just gets worse each passing day. From microtransactions in fully priced games, and I'm talking about silly, pointless cosmetics that add nothing to the gameplay whatsoever in fully priced games, like the recently released Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which I think is a really fun game, by the way. It's spoiled by the fact that it has microtransactions in a fully priced game. Tekken 8 has them. Street Fighter 6 has them. In fact, both of those games have, and I fell for it again, have like battle passes, fighter passes, in a fully priced game, locking minor cosmetic content behind a paywall. From broken games at launch, where at times you could be waiting up to a whole year for the game to be of quality. I forgot that was actually unfinished games, to the point where you have to wait up to a year for the modes that were advertised leading up to the launch of the game to actually appear in the game. From lazy remasters and remakes that are aimed at modern audiences instead of the audience that actually made the franchise what it is. From a lack of originality. Where's the originality that we had in Super Mario 64? Gran Turismo. You know, like, had we ever experienced a racing game like Gran Turismo before? I don't think so. Where's the creativity? Imagine, remember when we all experienced Grand Theft Auto for the first time? I mean, no, on PS1. And don't even get me started on the woke agenda in gaming, because I think that's just the worst part of modern gaming, to be honest with you. You know, let's completely ignore making a game with a good story, with good characters that have a good, you know, story as well. Let's ignore gameplay, but we're just going to focus on making a diverse video game, you know. Yeah, so modern gaming, in my opinion, it's a fucking cancer. Thank you for your reply, just seeing your comment there. The only decent stuff is a few indie developers. You know what, my friend, I absolutely agree with you, because it doesn't get any more original and creative than independent games.
Are they super realistic? Like Uncharted? It's so realistic that you get shot Nathan Drake gets shot 5 times in the chest and leans against a wall and is magically healed. My God, that's so realistic.
So yeah, I mean, it mightn't be an ultra realistic looking game, indie games, but they're fun, they're original, they're creative, and they don't cost 80 fucking euro and are riddled with microtransactions. And if anyone needs the money, if anyone fucking needs the money, it's indie developers. But do you see them fucking charging you for microtransactions? You fucking don't. In fact, they're giving you free content. Half the time they're giving you parts of a game that are actually completely free. Yet you have these greedy ass AAA gaming companies that are making a shit ton of money, and they have the absolute nerve to charge you more money for microtransactions in fully priced games. But these small time indie developers that don't have the budget, these big companies, they don't charge you. So I absolutely agree with you. The only decent stuff is a few indie developers. But then the big companies kill them off. Yeah, they do. They kind of like, EA Originals. You know, like, how the fuck can you be independent when you've got the fucking evil corporate overlords? EA, essentially, your boss. Yeah, you're really fucking independent. It's bullshit. I don't buy into that kind of bullshit. Yeah, it's disgraceful. Shipping out games with game breaking bugs. And it is. You hit the nail on the head. It's so common. And modern gamers, you know, that to them it's normal. It's normal to have a game with game breaking bugs that require patches, you know, in a few months' time to make the game playable. That's normal. Imagine how sad. Just think how sad that is. Like, oh my God, like, that's normal to modern gamers. Holy shit, I genuinely feel sorry for modern gamers. I really and truly do. Yeah. So yeah, it's modern gaming, and that's why I have decided to evolve my YouTube channel to Classic Hits Gaming and shine a spotlight on the 3 greatest decades of gaming. 80s, 90s, and noughties. A time when gaming was fun, original, creative. You know, it was simple. You know, it was a time where you could pop in your cartridge, pop in your disc, play the game straight away. No need for updates. No need for patches to fix any, you know, game-breaking bugs or anything like that. No need to pay additional money for silly little cosmetics. All the skins, all the character, all the costumes, all the fighters were in the game. You could unlock them. So yeah, I'm shining a spotlight on those 3 great decades, and you know, focusing on the positivity of gaming instead of the negative, shitty ass modern gaming. It's a fucking blight. Man, you actually really hit the nail on the head about indie developers being the only good thing about, you know, gaming today. You're so right, man. And you know what? They're actually taking off. And there's actually a good number of modern gamers, like the Generation Z crowd, that are actually lapping up these games. Absolutely lapping up these indie games. And that's actually really nice to see as well, you know? So there's definitely an audience, there's definitely a market, there's definitely demand for independent games. They're probably more popular now than ever before. And they're pumping out the games. They're pumping out the games, man. Look at any indie showcase. They're pumping out the games left, right and center, my man. And it's great to see, like, it's absolutely great to see. I mean, come on, we have to be honest. I mean, look at Sony's recent state of play. I mean, apart from Astrobot, absolute shite. Not enough content, and definitely nothing worth the price tag, to be honest with you. And look at Xbox. I mean, they had to acquire Zanzimax and Activision Blizzard so they could make their showcase look good. You know? But like, what are they actually releasing themselves this year? You know? Hardly anything. They're all about Game Pass and, you know, like, it's, yeah, I mean, Xbox are experiencing an hilarious identity crisis, to be quite honest with you. But the only reason they're releasing any kind of games is because they literally acquired these big, massive gaming companies. And, you know, and it's so funny. And another company that's pumping out games is Nintendo. You know, everyone loves Nintendo, don't they? But all joking aside, look at our Nintendo Direct. We have a brand new The Legend of Zelda. Like, it was last year the Tears of the Kingdom released. And we're getting a brand new The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda, I forget the name of it. Echoes or something. Echo! A brand new, and I'm loving this, a brand new Mario and Luigi game. You believe that? We finally got the reveal for, I keep falling here, for Metroid Prime 4. We got a brand new Mario Party game and everything in between as well. The third party stuff like Marvel vs. Capcom Collection coming as well. And of course that Lego Horizon game as well is coming to Switch as well, third party support. From PlayStation of all studios. Which is pretty crazy to see. That's all coming from Nintendo. And do you know what? Do you want to know why that is?
It's not because Nintendo was the greatest company in the world.
No, it's not like that. That's what the fanboys would have you think. No, it's simple. Nintendo do not play with power anymore. They're not in the spec business anymore. That's why. Their games are not graphically demanding. They don't need a whole lot of horsepower. Therefore, they don't need years and years of development. Whereas Sony do, because their studios do need a lot of time to release games because they're graphically demanding and they need high specs to make them. And again, the only reason Xbox is pumping out games is because they've acquired gaming studios. Nintendo, they can sit back and they can relax because they don't need to. Their games don't require much technical power. Nothing at all, and Bethesda new game Starfield is a flop. It is, and it's great to see it. You know, it's great to see it because this was the big game that Xbox were hyping up, and it flopped. So this is a strong message. Hey Phil, it ain't working, buddy. You know? Also, Blizzard hasn't made anything decent since Overwatch, and that's dead. Overwatch is dead. I mean, people play it, you know, but as far as it being this big, massive franchise, it's dead. And it's sad, really, because Blizzard is actually my childhood. I don't know if you actually played this game as a kid, but Rock and Roll Racing. I fucking loved Rock and Roll Racing on Sega Mega Drive. And Blizzard actually made that game. Nintendo always has serious quality control with their games. I mean, look, their games are not perfect. I mean, particularly their Pokemon games. They're going to have to do something different with Pokemon, I think, 100%. Because their recent Pokemon game wasn't good, you know, in terms of quality. Has to be said. So their games, as far as quality is concerned, Nintendo are not perfect when it comes to, you know, quality. But as far as pumping out quality games, like the Legend, again, a new entry in the Legend of Zelda, a new entry in Mario & Luigi, and a reveal for Metroid Prime 4, a brand new Mario Party game, all in the same direct. Like that, hands down. Like people are like, why isn't Nintendo at Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest? Why isn't Nintendo at the Game Awards? I think Nintendo could benefit from Jeff Keighley. I think Jeff Keighley could benefit from Nintendo. Look at this shit-ass event. Come on. Boring. Holy shit, man. Fucking hell. The cure to insomnia is Jeff Keighley. Holy shit, man. I mean, hands down, that Nintendo Direct last week was just beat any other gaming event of the summer. Arguably the fucking year, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, but Nintendo, they always do pump out those games, like, and they can do that because, as I mentioned, their games don't require a whole lot of horsepower. Their consoles don't have a whole lot of horsepower. That's why they can pump out those games. You know, if they are making a game, it'll at least be decent, exactly, and it won't be riddled with microtransactions either. Obviously, Nintendo and pretty much every game company has some form of DLC, like actual content that actually adds to the gameplay experience. Obviously, Nintendo has DLC. But as far as I know, they don't really have microtransactions as such. Well, to be fair, I don't think Sony actually have either. I don't know about Microsoft. It's mostly third parties that seem to be obsessed with microtransactions. I mean, Insomniac Games are actually giving us free skins in Spider-Man 2. And they're absolutely free. I mean, it's actually nice. I think it's nice. You have an option, I think, to get some of those skins early if you want to donate to charity. But at least the money is going to fucking charity, you know, and not in the pocket of Sony. Like, put it that way. We hope not, anyway. We hope not, anyway. Yeah. God, I finally got up here. Jesus Christ, at long last. I thought I was never going to get up here. I'm scared to drop down here now, to be honest, because fuck that, I'm rewinding. I'm sorry, no. I'm not doing that all over again. I think that the Marvel vs. Capcom collection that was announced is also coming to PlayStation 4 as well. I don't know if it's coming to Xbox. But that was like to a lot of people that was actually the most exciting announcement. And I like that about events. Is like people come away from the events and they'll have their own personal kind of takes on it. I mean, put it this way, one of the biggest things shown at the Nintendo Direct was obviously Metroid Prime 4, and everyone is talking about it. I'm so excited. I don't really care as much because I've never really been that much into the Metroid series as a whole, or the Prime series. I haven't even completed. I think I completed Metroid Prime 1. That was it. I have played some classic. I think I completed the classic Metroid a couple of years back. Oh shit! And I actually enjoyed it. I think. Do you know what really got me into Metroid? An indie game, Axiom Verge. I love that game, and it's very Metroidvania. And I completed it. I think I got 100% in it, and I just loved it. I loved the idea of just getting deep into the map and exploring all the secrets and getting all the special power-ups and everything. Just getting everything in the game and slowly but surely opening up that map and feeling more powerful as I got more and more abilities. And then when I got to the final boss, I just felt so OP and it was so satisfying. So I loved that. So that really kind of got me into, that really motivated me then to actually go back and play the original Metroid and complete it, which I did. And I had a lot of fun doing that. And then I got Metroid Samus Returns on 3DS, and again, loved it. And then I actually got Metroid Dread on the Switch, which was really good. Especially the final part of that game was amazing. Loved it. So I'd say I like Metroid, but I wouldn't see myself as part of like the Metroid community or anything. So that would be like, I think I was happy that it finally got revealed. You know, I think I was happy for people as well. They could finally like see what the game is all about. Like, well, not so much all about it, but just the game finally being revealed. I think I was happy for people that finally happened for them. You know, because waiting that long for a reveal and it finally happens. But yeah, there's always going to be that one game that people are going to take away from the show, and it mightn't be the game that people think. You know. To some people, it could easily be the update to Switch Sports. They're better than basketball. Oh shit! I see the comments there. Sorry, no. This YouTube decides to act the bollock sometimes. Yeah, it ran like shite, but Pokemon hasn't changed since Pokemon Gold and Silver. I actually have to agree with you. Apart from the Legend series, the Legend series is probably it takes the series in a different direction. But you're right though, they do need to do something completely different with Pokemon. I used to play Rock and Roll Racing when I was a kid as well. Nice one. I really enjoy Metroidvania games. They're so satisfying when you get to the end of a Metroidvania game and you've taken the time to get all the power-ups and ammo and health as well. You just feel. I think if Jesus Christ, if Capcom want to. And they always do anyway, and they're going to do it whether we like it or not. Capcom always like to modernize Resident Evil and add something different into it. Imagine if they made like some kind of Metroidvania element in that game, where you could like have more. Well, you kind of can do it, but like have more health, maybe have more hold more ammo and stuff like that. But I think if they did it in a way where you have to really kind of go, the way it's apparently like the new Resident Evil is going to have some open world elements to it. If it does have some open world, I'm going to buy it regardless because I'm a fan of Resident Evil. It doesn't mean I have to like it though. It doesn't mean I have to love it. As far as I'm concerned, Resident Evil died with Code Veronica and Zero. Anything after that was just Resident Evil by name. I don't care. But I still played 5, I still played 6. Well, the start of it, I couldn't tolerate the rest of the game because it was just, it was shite. And obviously I played Village and 7 before it. But if they do have some kind of more elements, I hope you can kind of go around and explore the map and find like extra abilities and ways to have more health and ammo. Basically Metroidvania elements. I think that would be absolutely amazing. if you stop and think about it. Or they could just make an actual Resident Evil game, like we got with Streets of Rage 4. You know, Streets of Rage 4 is the perfect example of how you fucking make a sequel for a classic franchise for the original audience instead of making it for a modern audience. So yeah, it would be great if Capcom could actually make an actual Resident Evil game. You know what irritates me so much? And I don't want to get too annoyed now. But when you have these so-called Resident Evil fans that are like,
but this is a Resident Evil game, Johnny. And you have to admit, tank controls and fixed camera angles, they're outdated. Outdated for you! For you, you fucking zoomer! Huh? Who was floating around in your mother's mouth or your daddy's ball bag when I was playing Resident Evil? Huh? I mean, like, you know, outdated for who, like? Because it certainly isn't outdated for me and the actual Resident Evil fan base, the actual Resident Evil community, who are right now making fan projects of Resident Evil and making them in the style of classic Resident Evil. Fixed camera angles, tank controls. So the actual fan base, so the actual Resident Evil fan base, and they know what a real Resident Evil game is. So how about Capcom give us an actual fucking Resident Evil game instead of trying to make everything modernized? I'm telling you, we're not far away from a possibility of them telling a story of Leon being gay for Chris Redfield, and the majority of the fan base would love that. I'm telling you. Nowadays, anyway, the nowadays fan base, I should point out, the modern audience, I should point out. Yeah, I just want to see an actual Resident Evil game. And it's so I love the fact that I'm not a fan of gaming companies remaking and remastering games, which is why I was delighted when I saw that Nintendo were actually making a new Mario & Luigi instead of a remake or a remaster. So I'm not a fan of gaming companies remaking and remastering games, but you know, in saying that, Dusk Gollum, who is a very credible leaker. I'm also not a fan of leaks. I prefer if games were actually revealed and people were genuinely surprised when they got revealed, you know. But nonetheless, Dusk Gollum, credible leaker. He leaks a lot of Resident Evil stuff, in particular. He has, to my delight, he has called the rumours of a Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 1 remake, because that's what it is. It's a remake of a remake. Resident Evil 1 originally released on PlayStation 1 in 1996, and then it got remade on the Nintendo GameCube in 2002. So if that game was remade, it would be called a remake. But thankfully, Dusk Gollum has called those two remakes bullshit, which I love. But instead has re-irritated, has pretty much we can't confirm it because he's a leaker. You can't, like, a leaker can't confirm fuck all. But he has said that there is going to be a remake of Code Veronica and Zero, which just so happen to be, in my personal opinion, the two last actual Resident Evil games. I wouldn't mind playing those games now, to be honest with you. Did you see the new Silent Hill 2 remake? Seriously worried about that game though. I'll be honest with you, you know, when people, you know, get excited for the next PlayStation. I know it's not coming to Xbox, so I can't say Xbox. And obviously Nintendo don't play with power anymore, so, you know. When PlayStation revealed a new console, like, everyone said, oh, I can't wait to see what the graphics are like. Oh, my God, next-gen graphics. Oh, give me some. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. We are never going to see a graphical leap, a visual leap, okay? Because I'm not going to get technical, okay? I'm not a video game console designer or architect or mechanic or whatever the fuck, right? At the end of the day, right? We are never going to see
a visual leap from PS1 to PS2 and PS2 to PS3 ever again. PS3 to PS4 and PS4 to PS5 was nothing special in terms of visuals. Areas like physics, areas like shading, stuff like that, areas like frames per second, resolution, stuff like that. But the actual graphics, the actual visual fidelity, like we're never going to see major leaps ever again. So the thing is, like, right, when I look at Silent Hill 2 Remake, from the point of view of visuals, it just doesn't scream next-gen remake to me. I'd be happy enough to play the original. To be honest with you. The gameplay seems as stiff as the original does. And for whatever reason, they decided to make one of the characters fat. No, not against fat people. I'm fat myself. I got a pretty fat belly at the moment. Okay? I'm not fat shaming anyone. I'm not body shaming anyone. But, you know, that character, no, I'll be honest with you, I love Silent Hill, but I actually haven't played much of the series. I feel like a fake Silent Hill fan at times. Look, I love the soundtrack of Silent Hill. I could listen to the soundtrack of Silent Hill all day and all night. It's actually beautiful. I don't know if that makes me some kind of sinister fucking motherfucker or not, like, but I find the music of Silent Hill to be actually calming and soothing. I swear to God, not even joking. And I just love the theme of Silent Hill and what it represents, you know, personal hell, personal demons, you know, things that we've been through in life, things that were, you know, wrongdoings that were done to us, wrongdoings that we've done to others, manifesting itself into our own personal demons and our own personal hell. Love that, love the movie, love Shattered Memories, and I love the fact that Shattered Memories is getting credit by, you know, a big YouTuber, Ink Ribbon, who does a lot of Resident Evil content. He has actually made a video recently, or a stream recently, about why Silent Hill Shattered Memories is so underrated, and he was talking about the Wii version as well. Love that game, but I actually haven't completed or played the original. Well, I have played a little bit of the original Silent Hill 1, 2, 3 and 4, but I haven't owned them and I haven't completed them yet. But anyway, they made that character one of the female characters. They're better fat or whatever it is. But there is people that are very vocal about that. But what you're going to have then, though, is you're going to have the Sony ponies. You know, where this is probably the only exclusive game that they can, you know, beat their meat to. You know, you know, so they had to latch onto it. They mightn't give two fucks about Silent Hill, but they will latch onto it because it's the only fucking PlayStation exclusive they're probably getting fucking this year. You know, so like for them, oh, this is great. What are you talking about? This is brilliant. Shut up, Johnny. Let me jerk off to this PlayStation exclusive. So yeah, to them it's the best thing ever. You know, but to a lot of people who actually played Silent Hill. And who actually know about Silent Hill and not just from the visuals and gameplay, but there's also people concerned about how they're making the main character. That they're changing like certain parts of his story, whatever else. So yeah, people are vocal about it. I'm the same. I could sleep to this. Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I know another person as well who likes the soundtrack of Silent Hill as well. It's a fantastic piece of music, to be honest with you. I don't think we're ever going to see a remake on the quality of Resident Evil ever again, like Resident Evil 1. It got it so right in every area. It's a rare breed, the Resident Evil remake. Ah! How dare you push me into the abyss, you bastard. No, it ain't game over because I can load my game. Do you know what I find really funny more than anything else about how gaming companies are so focused now on pandering to modern audiences in every way, in terms of when they're remaking a game or remastering a game, or releasing a game in a long-running franchise. What's hilarious is the fucking audience that they're pandering to. When you show them Silent Hill, if I showed them Silent Hill 2 5 years ago, they would be, first of all, they would say, what is that game? And secondly, they would say, well, that's a shit looking game. That's a PS2 game. Why would I have any interest in that game? But now Konami is pandering to that audience. Why? Why would you waste your time pandering to that audience of these bandwagon wannabe Silent Hill fans, when you can just appeal to the actual fan base who are still here? They're still engaging with gaming, they're still engaging with Silent Hill, they're probably out there making fan-made projects of Silent Hill. I'd be quite happy to go out and buy a Silent Hill 2 remake. You know, it's kind of funny. Video games are fun. Entertainment is funny when it comes to how the companies who create the content, how they behave with their audience, and how they always have to change it up to make it modern. Take horse racing. Has horse racing changed to appeal to a more modern audience? Do you want to have people that when it cuts to the crowd, all the different men and women, who are there to watch some horse racing. Do you see them wearing fucking like tongs and like tight bras? No, you see them like wearing like elegant clothes, elegant hats. Maybe the music they have playing in the background is like some kind of classical music, whatever. Like they're not gonna have fucking, Eminem playing in the background or something, are they? Or fucking Billie Eilish. I actually think it's funny how I'm literally calling her Billie Eilish now. Oh my god, because a friend of mine actually called her Billie Eilish one time, and it's just stuck with me. It's so funny. But no, I mean, like you could probably watch horse racing in the 80s and watch horse racing today, and it would be presented in the exact same way. Obviously, like people, like you can still have. See, here's the thing, right? You can. This is the key. This is the key. This is the key. You can have a modern audience engaging with your content without changing your content. Leave it up to the audience. There's children listening to Johnny Cash, classical music. There's young people are into all different kinds of music and video games, regardless of what their target audience is supposed to be. So just let it up to the people themselves. How about Konami just release Silent Hill 2 as it is? Don't change anything up. Release it as it is. Just improve the visuals, improve the gameplay slightly, but overall as it is. How about Capcom just make an actual Resident Evil game with tank controls, with fixed camera angles, and just see how people react to it. And I can guarantee you there would be a lot of younger audiences that would be very happy to engage with it. God, I'm exhausted, to be honest with you. How are you, Nicole? No, but I would watch it then. Oh my God. Welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, my friend. Your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s and the noughties. This is, of course, my second session of the pretty difficult The Revenge of Shinobi. Great to have you in the live stream. How are you doing? How are you doing? My friend's impression. How are you keeping? How is everything with you? Great to have you in the live stream. I appreciate your support. They are nuns in this level. Yes, you heard me correctly. They are nuns in this level. Look, it's a nun. It's a fucking nun. Look. Or is it? No, it's a ninja in the disguise of a nun. A handy little extra life there at the end. You're a nun. Shit. Yes, I'm actually going to save here. I think there's more health as well. Close by. Save this time. The last time I actually loaded instead of saving. I'm drinking my water. Oh, it's so good to be streaming some classic games on this channel. What have I streamed so far? Let me just take a moment just to reflect on my new and improved YouTube channel. Can I just say before we do that, thank you so much to everyone who has supported Classic Hits Gaming so far. It's much appreciated. So I've streamed Final Fantasy VII, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, Pac-Man, Super Mario Bros, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Animal Crossing, Super Mario 64, Doom, Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, and Sonic 2, Comic Zone and The Revenge of Shinobi so far. And let me tell you, brother. Hey, why isn't the thumbnail changed in session 1? What session? Oh, I forgot Did I put in session 2? What's this? Oh my god. What does it say session? What the hell is going on? Oh no. Let me fix this. Please bear with me. This is not session 1, it's session 2. I made a mistake. Just give me a second. No, the thumbnail is changed. I just need to change the title. It is session 2, not session 1. I forgot to change it. Session 2. There we go. Nobody corrected me. I only played a little bit, but liked Shinobi. What do you think of it? It's quite difficult, isn't it? Wait, I thought... Yeah, it's weird. What if it, like, somebody is haunting my channel? But yeah, a lot more classic games to look forward to. I have one in mind. I don't want to say what it is, because I always like to, I always like to surprise you lovely people, with the game reveal. I have an idea, but it just feels like a really tough game. And I just don't know if it's very logical. Because what happens, as you may have noticed, I tend to get a little bit stressed when I'm getting my ass kicked in a game. And unfortunately, it can't be. It is this game, but this is a bit of a clue. This game is not particularly short. It's nothing like a Sega Mega Drive game or an arcade game. I feel those kind of games I can have sessions with. And the reason I say that is because with short games like arcade games and Sega Mega Drive era games, you could literally have them complete in one session. So that's why I have them as one stream. So that's why I call them sessions as opposed to parts. Whereas a long game, a very long game like Final Fantasy VII requires parts. And this game that I'm thinking of streaming next, well not next, I have one more Sega Mega Drive game, and then after that it'll be a different game completely. I'm just thinking to myself, it's a pretty long game, so it would have to have parts. And if I'm going to get stuck halfway through, it's just going to be, I don't know. Unless I just do, I almost gave the name of the game away there. Unless I do something like, let me just do that again. Maybe I just don't say part, I just say 1, 2, 3 or whatever. Yeah. I don't know how to structure it yet. I'm not quite there yet, but it's definitely a game that I want to stream. 100%. I just don't know how to make it work. I don't want to say too much about it because it'll only spoil. See, I ain't gonna leak it. But yeah, it's just something that I was thinking of streaming. Right, is this the boss? We actually made it to the boss. How long have I been streaming? I have been streaming for... It's crazy to think that I think it took like 2 hours to get to this stage yesterday. So I'm doing better than yesterday. Definitely save here anyway. This time don't load, save. You're saving your progress, Johnny. The last time I fucking, yeah. I come here. No. And I got full health as well. I think I've got, what if wait a second. I might actually do this. That did a lot of damage to him, so I don't know how to actually. Ah, Shinobi series is really difficult. Sorry. I just load this time, not save. Load. I think that actually hit. Right, that can actually work, can it? Ah. Me. Sorry. I think you have to hit him when he's... Oh, no way. I think I did it again. What the hell am I doing? Oh no, it's okay. I don't know if I'm actually attacking him. It's very hard to see if you actually... Like, the enemies don't actually have a health bar as such. Okay, I'm actually going to try to explode myself once, because I think that does the most damage. If I had a lot of lights now, you should laugh at me, you motherfucker. It would be a lot better. Because I could use it. No, wait a second. I just realised you can use it once anyway. Right, endless. Load. Load. But when he's throwing the Shuriken, I think that's when you have to attack. My God. Doesn't even hit him. This is literally only the second boss. There's 8 districts, so 8 bosses, and yeah, tough game. Just as tough as Comic Zone, to be honest with you. Streets of Rage is okay. Sonic 2 is actually okay. Golden Axe is okay as well. But you start playing games like Comic Zone and The Revenge of Shinobi, and that's when you're really facing a challenge. Let's try this one. Oh, he's only dead. Oh, wait a second now. We won't be having that. Ah, look at this shit, don't I? Ha! The power of rewind. That's only wrong too. Can you believe that? Basically, it's the second district. Like, this is only the third district now. I don't think I actually ever got to this part of the game, ever. This this is pretty crazy for me actually, to play like a Sega Mega Drive game, and to get this far for the first time. Pretty crazy. This time, save. Let's go. What? The fuck? That's kind of... That's confusing. Oh yes, some trivia. I think do I have trivia? Let's hope so. My book of trivia. Wait a second now, where's it gone? This is actually, let me start with this one, because this is actually... due to copyright issues regarding enemy characters, Jesus Christ. I'm writing. I rushed it. Enemy characters based on cultural icons. There were at least 4 different versions of the game in Japan and the US, and 2 later appearing in the EU. The characters that they actually were resembling were Rambo, Rocky, Jackie Chan, and Spider-Man. I haven't gotten to the Spider-Man rip-off yet, but there was definitely a guy that looked like Jackie Chan anyway. And maybe that guy right there was actually Rambo. Well, he was there a second ago. Got it killed me. Would have been Rambo. Okay, this is gonna be my final part of this session, and then I think the next session then will be my final overall session of the Revenge of Shinobi, and then I'll have one final Sega Mega Drive game to shine the spotlight on, and then I will be streaming a completely different game. I will say one thing: it won't be on Sega Mega Drive. So that's about the only clue you're getting. I wouldn't even call it a clue, really. So that guy there, I think that could be the Rambo rip-off. They have to like change the designs and stuff. Well, that is going to do it for this session of The Revenge of Shinobi. Thank you very much, everyone. Laugh at me. For watching, as always, much appreciated. Thank you for your continued support on Classic Hits Gaming. And I will see you next time with another session and the final session of The Revenge of Shinobi. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you next time.